I'm glad this matter is about General Tumwine. Article 28 provides how a fair hearing takes place. And I want you to, if you give me time, I will quote 3 sections. If not, I'll leave the Parliament to refer to it. What happened? What caused outrage for this Parliament, and justifiably, were the lies told by Honorable Katushabe, who with a premeditated plan with his wife, Sarah Pendi, came to my office for general discussion and came here and raised Article 79. Article 79 is about the functions of this Parliament. And I want to thank the committee that they have cleared the issue of contempt of Parliament, which is me and my Parliament, as Honorable Kassiano Wadri was pointing at me. That outrage from the House was provoked by the wrong statements he and his wife alleged, but did not prove, even to the committee. They never proved to the committee that I said those words. They never proved. 2, when the Honorable Pendi came to the committee, after Honorable Katushabe had told the committee lies, that we were 2 of us when we were 3, that's where lie number 1, that the door was open and people outside were listening, that was lie number 2, that he's the one who asked him for the meeting when it is his wife who had called me, when he had told so many lies. When you come to the table of justice, you come with clean hands. The lies of Katushabe started this whole matter.
Order.
It led to the lie by Honorable Cecilio Guar that I pointed the gun in the 15th Parliament. Order. It went to the 3rd lie.
Order.
You reap what you sow. If you sow lies, you harvest lies. The truth will set this Parliament free.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
All these are lies.
Order.
And I respect this Parliament as long as it says the truth. And the law, Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
I request for the freedom for counter-accusation, Madam Speaker.
The what? What are you doing?
Counter-accusation? You to allow me for counter-accusation.
No.
As a right provided by the Constitution.
No.
Otherwise, I request for a judicial justice in the matter.
Thank you.
They were saying that I talk about the good things about what the NRM has done, and that they think that's bad. But let me tell you the good thing about this whole matter. As I have told him in Parliament, I am glad it is about me, General Tumwine. And it is me they are free to enjoy. And I enjoy it because nothing happens without a purpose. Everything happens for a purpose. Even when you are attacked, even when you are opposed, there is a purpose in it. I think the purpose in this whole matter is to bring out whether we tell the truth, whether we have proper morals, whether we follow the law, whether we are following the Constitution, whether we are following the rules of natural justice, whether we carry out proper, if we are to carry out a trial, we carry it properly. This is bringing out all those questions. And me being, whether the victim or the person at play, is not new, because I am used to protracted struggles. And I struggle to the last truth of this matter. Lie number 1 comes from Honorable Katushabe of Kasese, who connives with his wife Sarah Pendi, and Pendi pressures me for a long time to meet her husband, until I found the time late in the evening after cabinet. I allow them to come to meet me. We wait in my office, as I said, for 1 hour waiting for Katusabe to come. He comes, we talk about many things, but they were more interested about their interest in one faction of the one group of the abattoir group in Kasese, which Katusabe was pushing for. I explain, I tell them this district security committee has already taken a decision. Let's forward the district security committee until we have found out a solution. Then that's when they say, I have already put it on the order paper, I'll bring it to the House of Parliament. I said, even if you go there, it's not a matter for the Parliament. This is a matter for the District Security Committee. It's a small security matter between people who are fighting over an abattoir, and which the District Security has had. That is how the whole thing. Then he comes on the floor, accuses me of words he had planned to outrage Parliament. You know, that's what actually contempt is about. You know, the contempt of Parliament is when you cause outrage. If you read the 221 of the rules of procedure, that's when you cause outrage. Now, he actually caused outrage. They start now, he makes the whole members of Parliament annoyed. He makes the speaker annoyed because it is as if somebody was not respecting the speaker and the Parliament. Now, the whole Parliament starts debating with anger. And when I come, I was not in the Parliament myself. I find when the Attorney General was advising that the rules of natural justice, and by then they had already taken a motion. They had already made a motion saying that they should send me to the rules before they even hear my side. Honorable Ramrama tried to tell them. And when I saw it, I said, no, let me go and hear Parliament. I came down quickly. When I arrived, the debate was still going. The whole afternoon, before they hear my side, they were alleging as if what Honorable Katsuya had said was absolute truth when it was absolute lies. Article 79 is about the functions of Parliament. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, and which I was being accused that that's what I violated. There is no way it was found that I violated that Article 79. I am surprised that the committee did not mention how I violated Article 79 as alleged by Katusabe. When Katusabe goes to the committee, he tells more lies there to show that he had a premeditated, planned motive in coming to my office. He told lies that he was alone with me. He didn't mention that even his wife was there. When I got to his testimony, that was lie number 1. Lie number 2, he said my office door was open. People outside were listening. Lie number 3 was that I am the one who asked him for the meeting. Lie number 4 was that, and all that starts with more lies, which was saying that there was an order, shoot to kill. I asked him, where is that order? Who has given that order? Where did you see that order? And he has been propagating it around. So when he goes to the committee and tells those lies, in my defense, when I go there, I tell you people, the committee was of the impression that there were 2 people because of his lies, which is a sign that he is a consistent, pathological liar. When I told them that there was also Opendi, they invite Honorable Sarah Opendi. When Sarah Opendi comes, you heard what you saw what she said. She was asked and said, yes, we were there. None of the 2 proved to the committee that I said those words, except them alleging. They just alleged he said those words. The committee says I said the words because the 2 who are man and wife, who were colluded, who were planning their conspiracy, that the committee took. Now, I requested, and then afterwards she says, I am a bully. But Honorable Katut asked him a very good question. He asked her that if you discussed between your minister and minister colleague some matter about the prime minister, about the president, will you take it to cabinet? Then she said, oh, that one surprised me. Because also there was a woman whom I talked to Now, after that, then she realized that I am a bully. I write to the committee, following the rules of natural justice and fair trial, that I need to respond on the allegations, new allegations made by Opendi, and a few other allegations which I had also found in the statements of others. And you had the chairman giving very flimsy reasons that they had to finish in 2 weeks, when Article 28, for a fair trial, you should read it. You go and read it, you parliamentarians, or rather you journalists. Go and read what Article 28 says, 3 and 3.1. So they refused. They refused. And then they say, I am also a bully. They accuse me of being, fortunately, they could not find reason to accuse me of contempt of Parliament, which I'm very happy about, that they have said I can never contempt Parliament. I have been in it longer than any of them. They did not want to hear that I have been here longest. I was the first here. I am the oldest here. They did not want, they also actually bring it in the committee, which we never talked about in the report. That when in the 10th, when I wrote about what the title they give to a person who is senior in the Parliament, they were bringing it when we even never talked about it, but they brought it out. And they also say that the committee hearings were in public, and they say I was a bully. How was I a bully to the committee? They are only perhaps referring to what I guided them to do, which I found they were not doing. That's why I'm saying it is good it is General Tumwine. And those who don't even belong to their faction, the UPDF, we talk to all of them and give them confidence and they assure them and guide them. And there are people who will tell you that, all of them. I talk to all of them freely. Now, when it comes to my sister, Honorable Cecilia Ogwal, for her, she never wanted to hear, first of all, when that day, when I came to Parliament, I thought I should cool down. I would cool down the temperatures of Parliament when I saw them so heated up and excited. And I started by saying, you people, I don't know, if there is anybody whom I have angered or what, you forgive me. I thought I would cool down that. And when I started explaining to them that there is no way I can contempt Parliament, I have been here longest, that one she did not want to hear. That's when she rode up and raised a very serious allegation that I put a gun on her in the 7th Parliament more than 15 years ago, a lie that she will have to prove, if not in front of the public, in front of God, or she will go to hell. And I want her to say that, to withdraw that, because it will disturb her. And I understand, you people, you need to understand who people are. Nobody is the same like the other. Everyone is what he is or what she is. Now, you need to deal with them in that way. So I deal with them as they are. But when somebody goes to that extent, you need to expose it. Now, when I went to her, as I normally do, on many occasions we have argued many things with her, including her own family. In fact, in the past, there was a time when she's always sectarian, very, very sectarian, if you hear what she says. She's very sectarian. There's a time when she was saying, oh, you Banyankore, you Banyarwanda, and I joked, I said, Madam, be careful. Be careful, one of your children might marry from there. 6 months after, she came to tell me, oh, you are a witch. I said, what has happened? He said, you said my son will marry from your people, and they have done it. And she was mad. I called her down. I said, Madam, I always tell you these things. Now, that is my dear Cecilia Ogwal, whom I have had time to discuss with, who now makes that allegation. We don't carry guns in this Parliament. We leave them out. More so me, because I am the one who is interested in the security of this Parliament and of Uganda. They talk of the old case of me and Honorable Jacob Oranya. Again, it was over security, because twice when they had brought these big phones at the beginning, you people have found phones when they are very small. The Kitafari, which he was the first people to know have a holster, wear the phone on his belt. So twice with Honorable Katerema, then we saw with something bulging here, and he said, "Isn't Olanya carrying a gun?" And then that's when I went and held his hand. I said, "Are you carrying a gun?" And grabbed the phone. Only to find it was a phone, it was not a gun. But he was he said, "No, I don't have a gun." I said, "No, cool it down, no, but..." And that was for the security of Parliament and for the security of everybody. And afterwards, we made friends because he saw I had no bad intention against her. So when you say something wrong or you do something, and in the process of work for your country, and then people want to keep saying, "Oh, he's arrogant, he's a bully." If I was a bully in this Parliament, I would not have stayed all these years. One of the reasons I have stayed in this Parliament, one of the reasons I am able to talk to any of them is because I know our long-term struggle. And that one, whether they like it or not, I know why we sacrificed, I know why we made these rules. I have been making all these laws with them in this Parliament. And I have been following them. Now, all these allegations, we know is a concerted, and I am telling you, is a clear concerted effort, which they are trying to attack, starting from Tumwine, and they go to every UPDF. They go to every security official. We know, and we have lived with it. And that's why I'm saying, let's take it step by step. Where anybody goes wrong, the Constitution provides. The Constitution provides, and as I have told him, for example, I requested for the right for counter-accusation, because although the report was saying there are many things they left out, I said I have a right for counter-accusation. If they say no, I'll be left with no other right but to go to court. And I have that right. And I'm thinking of doing that, so that we test, was it true or are these lies? And it is now a test between lies and truth. And the Bible says, the truth shall set you free. They appeal, we should say sorry to one another. If the one who told the lie says sorry, yes. But I cannot say sorry as if I am the one who told the lie. When somebody who told the lie is the one, the truth shall set you free. And thus, I will stand for the truth, I will die for the truth, and in this process, I want to see where Parliament will take this. The precedent that they are setting, that when I pointed a finger at her, which I always do, I'm always talking with my finger. Look at all my pictures. I'm always talking with my finger, because I'm making my point that way. It's an expression. If I tell you you are a liar, if I say you have lied, for her, she says, once you point a finger to me, you have pointed a gun. And therefore, my whole family is in danger, Bambi. I want to assure the family of Honorable Cecily Ogwara and all her relatives, I have no interest in causing anybody harm. Let everybody, there is no reason why anybody should feel insecure with me in this country of Uganda, with my record, with my history, which they think they will just smear. It takes time to build it. It takes time to build that reputation. It takes sacrifice, which they don't want us to talk about. That was also an accusation. In the committee, that's what they told me. They said, they are accusing you of saying you sacrificed. I said, yes, it's not a fact. It's a fact. I can't change it. And if you don't want to hear it, now what can I do to you? You do what you want to do to yourself. And I told them, go and hang.
We have to beat that.
So I thank you very much. And I want to really look for balance. I advise these days, I want to advise, which I have read in your act. Give a balanced reporting. Let's see where this takes it. I disagree with the report. I will oppose it until the truth is established.